chat. Someone called 911. Did y'all do y'all know what's going on? That nigga Pooh Shiesty out here putting blickies to Gucci? Gucci? Why would you be motherfucking doing that to our fellow good citizen Gucci Mane? My boy changed his life. He's a whole new man, and you trying to bring him back down that path is crazy. Pooh Shiesty, he living what he rap about, huh? Nigga, it's a criminal.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS.
Jake get to make money off you being a criminal. This is crazy.
It's 1090 Jake, man. Rocking with y'all rock. Kidnapped. Shiesty's father is a government.
Yeah. This nigga Pooh Shiesty brought his dad with him. Let's see.
Foreman, this is gonna be one of the craziest videos of 2026.
9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty.
It was several hours before sunup when they first heard a boom. It was then followed by shouting of from the agents who were saying that they were certainly executing a search warrant. I can tell you, after that boom, there was a back door that was breached.
It sounded like Gucci
Maybach go.
Like Gucci was
his Maybach go.
Gave his testimony. Come on over here with me, Gucci. It ain't all right. It's all right to go.
I think it's like, come on over here with me, Gucci. It's alright. Y'all, what? Gucci wasn't supposed to say nothing. My nigga's a changed man. Y'all think he finna go back to jail? He did his time. He ain't going back. You want him to go retaliate? I retaliated. I'm gonna let the law handle this. God damn. God damn.
Don't be civilian. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, just ain't that ain't yeah. Come on over here with me, Gucci. Press charges on their ass.
Flashbangs would pop off the federal search warrant of Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty's home on April 1st, 2026. The next day, the United States Attorney for Northern Texas would announce 9 individuals, including well-known rappers, were federally charged with kidnapping and robbing at gunpoint numerous victims at a
kidnapping and robbing. You can't be forcing people to stay in confined spaces, guys. Y'all better get to understanding what you can and can't do. You just got an extra charge for no reason because you told the nigga that he can't go nowhere. What you mean I can't go nowhere? You better sit your ass right here. Now I'm forced here without my will.
A music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested in one day, including Memphis rapper Lontrell Williams Jr., aka Pooh Shiesty, his father Lontrell Williams Sr., Memphis rapper Rodney Wright, aka
and he brought his dad. Dad is a thug too. Oh man.
A Big 30.
That's tough.
And 6 others.
Dad ain't want to tell him this a bad idea or anything. Type of dad. Alright.
Sealed criminal complaint would state on January 10th, 2026, at approximately 4:50 p.m., 3 victims were kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint at a music studio. The criminal complaint would list the 3 victims by their initials, RD, MM, and BP. But we all know RD is...
Yeah, that nigga named Gucci. Gucci, I don't know how he got Gucci from... What is it? Roderick? Is it Roderick? It's some shit. Davis.
Roderick Davis, the 46-year-old Atlanta rapper.
Oh, it is Roderick. Yeah, Roderick Davis. Like, how did we get Gucci Mane out of that? Alright.
Legend, known as Gucci Mane. At approximately 1 p.m. that day, the victims flew into Dallas alongside Gucci's head of security and an additional security officer
has
for a scheduled
security
meeting with Pooh Shiesty, who'd been signed to Gucci's 1017 label since 2021. The meeting was scheduled because Shiesty was upset with the terms of his contract and wished to be released.
Gucci had a security and got robbed? Fire that security. I ain't gonna lie.
He's from the label, so he asked Gucci to meet about business. At approximately 1:45,
to meet about business, it's rob and kidnap a nigga. It's crazy. This is not GTA Mafia thugs. What is wrong with this nigga? Didn't he already? Alright. He just don't get it. He finna be right back on the camp, on the ground. He finna be talking to Gilly and Wallow right back. Yeah, yeah, man, I done fucked up, I don't know why I even did that, I ain't listening to you, Why wouldn't I listen to?
Gucci and his team arrived at the meeting location, a music recording studio within a larger office building. Upon entering the building, they realized the recording studio was closed. In the meantime, they went to a nearby liquor store. Pooh Shiesty's father, who's more commonly known throughout the streets of Memphis as Mob Boss, ran an independent label named Mob Ties Records. Boss would call the owner of the Dallas recording studio at 2:53 p.m.
Why he put his son on his own label then? The fuck?
Trying to book the studio for Shiesty and Gucci to record
management to me.
This was over an hour after Gucci had already arrived. 22 minutes after the call, the studio was open to Gucci and his team. A short time later, Mob Boss could be seen on surveillance video speaking on his cell phone outside the building before entering.
What the fuck?
At 3:39,
they got all type of evidence.
While Pooh Shiesty and his father were standing at the back of the office building, engaged in what appeared to be an argument over the phone. Just minutes later, Shiesty, along with his father, Big 30, and 6 others.
It's a lot of niggas right there. What?
Would enter the east side of the building, walking through the lobby and into the studio. One of the
I wouldn't have let all them niggas in. I would have known something finna happen. All them niggas came to my business meeting. Business ended. Cut. We out here, folks. Go on, cut the business. It's over with. What the fuck is going on with these things?
At a later time can be seen exiting before shortly returning with the bag slung over his shoulder. All 9 suspects entered the studio's control room, where inside the victims were watching a football game. Gucci's head of security was positioned in the lobby, while the other guard remained in the vehicle. The victims overheard Pooh Shiesty talking on his cell phone, possibly
why is the guard in the vehicle, I guess,
with his federal parole officer, stating that his caseworker had given him permission to be out on rec time. From what the victims could hear, Shiesty was told on the phone that was not the case, and he needed to return immediately, to which he agreed. At the time, Shiesty was wearing an ankle monitor. Gucci would tell Shiesty that—
So you literally talking to your PO, telling them that you out on rec time, and they tell you bring your ass back to the house. Come back here, slave. And you out robbing niggas?
Can reschedule their studio session, but Shiesty asked to speak with Gucci privately in the attached recording room. Gucci would enter the room with Pooh Shiesty, his father, and Big 30. The 2 other victims would remain with the 6 suspects, even offering them drinks as 2 of the suspects accepted and poured up. Inside the booth, Shiesty pulled out a contract termination letter telling Gucci to sign it, releasing him from the label. Gucci refused, Shiesty became agitated, and the 2 began to argue. The 2 victims could see the conversation play out, and one of them saw the conversation intensifying, so he texted Gucci's head of security, who was still in the lobby.
Come in here, nigga.
He instructed Big 30 to get his bag.
Somebody understood. Come in here, nigga. You don't see what's going on? Security is lackadaisical. Fire that man. That's the worst security ever.
Quick pause, because this might actually help you out. If you—
It's not gonna help us out, bro. Stop scamming niggas. Fucking scammer already. A culture vulture. Damn.
Paper while Shiesty's father and Big 30 stood by. Big 30 took out his cell phone and recorded Gucci signing the paperwork while being forced to say he released Pooh Shiesty from his contract. After signing, Pooh Shiesty would—
Yeah, they think this is some mafia boss shit. Talking about recording him, he released. Niggas said after the release was signed, Pooh Shiesty, that's Junior, Williams Jr., took RD's wedding ring, watch, earrings, and cash. Why would you do all that?
Gucci's wedding ring, watch, earrings, and whatever cash he had on him.
Why?
Shiesty then handed the paperwork to his father, asking him if it was good, to which he replied, it needs to be dated. So Shiesty forced Gucci to write the date next to his signature.
We could just put the date? Okay.
As Shiesty, 30, and Mob Boss exited the recording room, the 6 remaining suspects pulled handguns, AR, and AK pistols and began robbing Gucci's 2 associates.
What
One
the
victim,
fuck?
identified only as BP, would have his pockets rammed and his wallet removed by who he identified as CMO Damn Fool. one of
See him on damn fool.
His 1017 chain would be taken
He
by
a damn fool, alright.
another man he knew as Glizzy 375. Glizzy would repeatedly threaten to shoot him for moving, but Shiesty would instruct him not to. According to the victim's statement to police, he witnessed Big 30 pointing a cell phone at Gucci within the booth, but assumed he was taking pictures.
Why would they do this? These are the dumbest criminals in the world.
Pictures for social media. Victim BP further identified Baby Slime 375 for holding him and others at gunpoint. Victim BP and victim MM would identify KD 375, who they also recognized, as he can be seen on social media with Pooh Shiesty. KD would also hold them at gunpoint. Victim MM is rumored to be Matt Marzal, who goes by the name Multi Mars. He's a Chicago-based photographer and has been Gucci's personal cameraman for years. It was also Matt who texted Gucci's head of security when he saw the conversation within the recording booth intensifying. Matt was choked from behind, almost to the point of losing consciousness, resulting in scratches to his neck and wrist. He'd be robbed of his Rolex watch, a Louis Vuitton bag containing multiple high-end watches, and his wallet. He confirmed to police his Louis bag, wallet, and AirPods all had an Apple AirTag attached, and he was also able to identify his robber by his Instagram handle of Twin CMO. While the robbery was taking place, Big 30 walked to the door leading to the lobby, closing it and blocking it with his body, preventing the victims from leaving.
Oh, he's the motherfucking, he's the door blocker. He's the door blocker, alright, football player. Alrighty then. I see what's going on here. Big 30 door blocker is crazy.
See what was taking place.
This nigga
Both of
is
Gucci's
tripping.
security guards would draw guns, attempting to force themselves in as they partially opened.
Both of Gucci security guards ain't in the room. Y'all are the worst security in the world.
The door, only to see that they were greatly outgunned. Gucci was pushed onto a couch, causing the victims to believe they were going to be executed. Shiesty placed the barrel of his Draco to the back of BP's head, ordering him and Gucci to leave the studio through the west side of the building. Gucci then instructed his security to escort them to their vehicle. As the victims left, Gucci's cameraman turned to Pooh Shiesty and asked if they were really taking his watches. Matt would provide police with the last AirTag locations, which was revealed to be the parking lot of an apartment leased to Pooh Shiesty's father, where Pooh is believed to have been residing in Frisco, Texas. Federal investigators would recover photos of the suspect vehicles,
had the
a white
evidence
Buick
still
Enclave,
on him.
a black Hellcat, and a black Dodge Ram with a roll bar. According to law enforcement databases, Big 30's father owns a 2020 Dodge Hellcat in Tennessee, and license plate readers would place it in Texas during the relevant time period of the robbery and traveling with the two other suspect vehicles.
Why did y'all use the car that you actually own?
The white Enclave was found to be a rental, rented by none other than Shiesty's dad. Federal investigators would find surveillance video of Shiesty's dad at a Staples, printing out what they believed to be the release contract an hour before he arrived at the studio. The feds would also link all suspects together by cell phone GPS coordinates and would reveal Shiesty's goons were so poor.
So we don't even need nobody to say nothing because y'all are so lackadaisical. We got all the evidence.
4 of them would have to take a Greyhound bus from Texas back to Memphis, Tennessee. Now remember when the victims offered Shiesty's goons drinks? A left ring finger and right thumbprint would identify the 2 suspects that took drinks as they left their prints on the red cups.
You shouldn't have took that drink.
The victims
shouldn't have took that drink.
Obviously knew who Pooh Shiesty was, and Gucci Mane would be listed as one of the victims who identified Shiesty as wearing a Nike mask and hoodie during the robbery. Gucci would also
Gucci, you did right in my eyes. Tell on that nigga they want you to go ahead and throw your life away. Yeah, snitch on that nigga. They got you fucked up. And guess what? And I'm finna take the contract. I'm finna juice up your shit. So with all that money that you getting, that's finna 10x for me now. Fuck it. You wanna rob me? I'm finna show you business.
In fact, almost every suspect was able to be identified by their Instagram handles.
These niggas is dumb.
As Shiesty's right-hand man. Damn Fool lives up to his name.
Damn Fool lives up to his name.
As he could be seen leaving wearing Gucci's cameraman's Louis bag. He'd then post a video to Instagram wearing one of the stolen watches, and another picture would show him wearing the same sneakers worn in the robbery.
Damn Fool.
Twin, who choked out the cameraman, would post multiple pictures of another stolen watch and even the 1017 chain that was taken. Shiesty and his team executed a coordinated on-recording studio takeover, temporarily kidnapping fucking Gucci Mane, robbing the shit out of him and his team, making his security look like bitches, and leaving the scene without firing a
literally made his security look like bitches.
single shot. Only for Gucci and his team to fully cooperate with police, leading to a federal takedown and kidnapping charges. More charges can be expected as yet again Pooh Shiesty is alleged to be a felon in possession of another Draco.
Nigga finna get all type of advancement charges.
After having just finished a prison sentence for shooting someone in the ass with a Draco. All 9 suspects will be facing life in federal prison for conspiring to and committing kidnapping. And I can only imagine what else the feds can add on with all the firepower and priors they had. It will also be interesting to see who chooses to cooperate against who, as Pooh Shiesty's father is no stranger to the feds. Back in 2007, Mob Boss was indicted on drug charges and would be sentenced to 70 months in prison after receiving a 5K1 sentencing reduction for his ongoing and future cooperation with the government.
What the fuck? Pooh Shiesty dad is already a government informant. And we brought him to do crimes. He might be worse than who's is it? Queso dad? Yeah, that's worse. Nigga got a sentence reduction in 07 when he was sentenced to 70 months. That's 6 years. Yeah, that's 6 years. 72 months, 6 years.
Sentencing reduction for his ongoing and future cooperation with the government. Meaning he was snitching and agreed to keep snitching. So this whole fucking case is snitch nasty. Gucci just fucked over Atlanta as the most rat-infested city in hip-hop, adding himself to the list of snitches after Young Thug gave investigators the...
So y'all want me to get robbed and not say nothing? What? What? You want me to get robbed and not say nothing? That's exactly why you dummies want to be thugs, living this thug street life. Someone's gonna snitch on you. Literally, all the people in the world do not abide by your rules and codes. Someone's gonna snitch.
Longest interview of his career. Gunna flipped on Thug. Gunna did Crime Stoppers. T.I. started the Crime Stoppers wave. And Gucci is best friends with QCP.
Oh,
Gucci
man.
would even jump on live after the federal takedown was announced. And you think he'd talk about how he's far from the streets and too rich to abide by them like QCP did. But instead, Gucci was talking about the exact opposite. Saying he'll smoke whoever steps to him. He doesn't believe in telling the police shit, and he's keeping it street. The exact opposite of what he did.
You stuck to me, I'ma smoke you. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even police. I don't believe in none of that shit. Only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Keeping it straight.
Some are even now pointing out Gucci's old interviews.
What? They said you identifying niggas. This is what's wrong with y'all. Y'all gonna literally lie in the media face and then go tell the police. Nigga trying to be tough to the media. Nigga want to be an internet thug. Nigga only want to be tough on the internet. You know it's people that's tough in real life. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. You don't want to go back to jail, bro. Chill.
Speaking on Jeezy, trying to get him killed.
So that situation that we were just talking about with the charges and so forth, do you feel like it was a setup because cats came like after you, like they was coming to get you?
Yeah, I think it was a setup.
Do you have any indications on who it might be? Have you heard anything on the streets? Just whatever you feel in your own heart?
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, ain't too many people got the motive to do some shit like that. I just like to protect, or you know what I'm saying, look at the motive, who has motive to do it. And this fuck nigga only has motive.
Jeez.
Yeah. Okay. Straight up.
So it's real serious then when we talking about like actually trying to like set somebody to take someone's lives. It's on a whole other level. It's past just the wax.
It's like I guess it's scale competition.
Now Pooh Shiesty just fucked himself after committing the dumbest robbery with his dad being a whole government informant, and Big 30's big door blocking ass is now facing life just because he wanted to be there. Never mind the goons that came up on watches but needed a bus pass to get home. A case that no one expected, and one of the fastest crash outs we've ever seen from a rapper fresh out of prison. This is likely the last time we'll ever see Pooh Shiesty in the free world.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Hearing Gucci Mane snitch, I was in disbelief. Gucci has been one of my favorite rappers since high school. one of the main rappers I listened to in high school. And seeing the paperwork,
hell, you listen.
It broke my heart. And then like 3 minutes later, I got over it. I mean, what the fuck do we expect in 2026? This man's 46 years old. I highly doubt he gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They took his wedding ring, whatever other shit he had. He goes live talking about he'll smoke somebody. He should have smoked Pooh Shiesty. You know, it would have been a bang out. He really wouldn't have won that situation. I don't know why his security wasn't in the room with him.
I don't know why either.
But Texas self-defense, yeah, he would have got off on that. He should have had some shit on him. You can tell he did not expect this at all. Nobody did. Nobody did. When Seti Nash broke the news, nobody even believed him. Because they were like, ain't no fucking way they playing with Gucci Mane like that. Gucci Mane got did dirty. And it's 100% confirmed he's cooperated. Not only did he identify what Pooh Shiesty was wearing and identify Big 30 by his Instagram, how do you think the feds know exactly what took place inside of that booth? None of the other witnesses were in there. And they couldn't hear what was being said. If you're in a music studio, you can't hear what they're saying in the booth if you're not in the booth and they're not talking on the mic. That means Gucci was the one that told them. We went in there, we started arguing, he pulled out this piece of paper, I said no. He tells fucking 30 to go get his bag, he pulls out a fucking Draco, took all my shit. Gucci told the police all of that information. 100%. What the fuck is Atlanta gonna do about it? Not a goddamn thing. We know that.
Duh.
Everybody knows that. You know, snitching ain't nothing anymore.
Snitch, man. And y'all a snitch. You's a snitch. And you think we don't know? Everyone's a snitch, man. Y'all ain't finna motherfucking do that time. Y'all finna snitch on the crime and then still gotta do the time.